It's the Queen City of the Rockies, initially founded as a gold camp in 1864. Then, the small city in a scenic spot with the magnificent mountains swiftly became a wealthy city, with elegant buildings and elaborate architecture. Now the state capital of Montana, it boasts a number of well-preserved historical tourist attractions and a handful of marvelous museums and microbreweries. When it's time to head to Helena, Montana, here is the top 10 places to visit. Number 10. The original Governor's Mansion. It's elegant and refined. It's the original Governor's Mansion, formerly known as the Montana Executive Mansion, that has been home to the state's governors for almost half a century. With its well-preserved brick exterior and its extraordinary era-preserved rooms, the original Governor's Mansion is a popular tourist attraction. The radiant red building was constructed by Helenan entrepreneur William Chessman in 1888. He was driven to flaunt his fortunes, and in his zeal, he constructed a mansion that would be decades later acquired by the state of Montana and used to house its governors from 1913 to 1959. In addition to its graceful wraparound porch, the mansion plays host to some exquisite Queen Anne-style architecture, with its interior boasting grand fireplaces, fabulous old furnishings, and abundant antiques. Number 9. A taste of the Rockies. When you arrive in Helena, you'll have to taste the delicious beer, since Helena is home to many excellent microbreweries. No visit to the city is complete without sampling some of its fine craft ales and beers. Bursting with flavor and with a good head of foam to the brim, various brews can be tasted at any of the numerous tap rooms found around town. For the most friendly and atmospheric settings to lounge, most head to the Blackfoot River Brewing Company and the 10 Mile Creek Brewery, which are located right in the center of downtown, while the larger Lewis and Clark Brewing Company is less than an hour away. At any one of these breweries, you can taste a wide range of traditionally crafted beers. Then, if your curiosity extends outside the boundaries of just enjoying the ales, visitors can learn how they are made by taking tours and classes, and then they can buy some souvenirs of their trip to an authentic Montanan microbrewery. Number 8. Historic Downtown Pedestrian Mall. Weaving along what is now Last Chance Gulch Road right near Mount Helena in the heart of the city is the historic Downtown Pedestrian Mall. This area of Helena features a pedestrian walking mall which provides a unique way to experience the history of Helena while shopping. Once a small creek where prospectors set up camp and staked their mining claims following the gold rush of 1864, today the gulch features a wide variety of merchants. While wandering along the lively strip, visitors will not only come across a wide array of different shops and restaurants, but they'll get visual stimuli by all the signs and sculptures highlighting Helena's history. Within this cluster near Mount Helena, visitors will additionally find a couple of custom art galleries and a handful of microbreweries and other engaging entertainment venues. On summer weekends, the pedestrian mall regularly hosts cultural events, festivals, and concerts. But no matter the time of year, great shopping and dining can be found at the historic Downtown Pedestrian Mall. Number 7. Historical Society Museum. Just a short distance from the Montana State Capitol, the Super Historical Society Museum will teach you everything there is to know about the Big Sky Country. The museum is an essential part of a meaningful travel experience for anyone who travels to Montana. Home to over 50,000 artifacts, artworks, and archaeological findings, its wide-ranging collection is enthralling to examine. The museum displays a wide range of ethnographic objects, photos, and artworks highlighting the state's rich history, heritage, and culture. It's a grand collage of everything that's Montana, and its main impressive attraction consists of its vast collection of Native American artifacts, with Blackfoot, Sioux, and Salish custom attire exhibits and textiles all on display. And again, for those whose curiosity compels more study on Montana's history, the museum runs the original Governor's Mansion in Helena Moss Mansion in Billings, and conducts several classes, conferences, and workshops. Number 6. Lewis and Clark Cavern State Park. It's a wonderful day trip with a blissful cruise just an hour's drive to the south of Helena. There, visitors will encounter the lovely Lewis and Clark Cavern State Park. While it is most known for its large limestone caverns, the park also has a number of picturesque nature trails and fun outdoor activities for visitors to enjoy. There's tons of adventure for the outdoorsy people. Without a doubt, the highlight of the state park is its resounding caves, which seem to be magically lit by candles and fairy lights. Get ready for an awe-inspiring experience as you stare upon spectacular limestone sculptures and other magnificent nature-created rock formations. After you get your fill of the caves, there's still loads of stunning scenery and gorgeous nature to discover while engaging in thrilling activities like fishing, hiking, canoeing, mountain biking, and camping. Number 5. Reader's Alley. Built in the 1870s, Reader's Alley remains the oldest part of the city. After 150 years, it's still a charming place to visit. Also in the heart of tourist attractions, it lines both sides of its short stretch of red brick road, being home to offices and private residences, while still being filled with its wonderfully well-preserved historic buildings and log cabins. The astonishing architecture of old that crowns the alley was spawned and named after Louis Reeder, who first started using stone and masonry in his designs and a solution to reduce the number of fires in the city. His red brick tenement buildings built in the 1870s proved to be remarkably durable, and so they remain standing to this day for our viewing pleasure. It's often reported that just by walking around the red brick village, visitors get the sensation of strolling down the streets as they were over a century ago when the first European settlers arrived. Number 4. Mount Helena City Park. Central Park, eat your heart out. Mount Helena City Park is home to a plethora of delightful forests, hiking trails, and viewpoints, dominated and defined by the mighty Mount Helena, after which it is named. Set just a short distance from the city center, Mount Helena is a natural wonder towering 1,667 meters, or pretty much 1 mile exactly. She looms over the city and its surroundings with phenomenal views, especially from its summit. To get to the top of Mount Helena, there are several trails to choose from, all of which weave through splendid scenery and landscapes before emerging at the park's breathtaking viewpoints. Guests often remark on the beauty of the mountain slopes that are blanketed with verdant forests and flower-filled meadows with craggy cliffs and limestone caves that are speckled throughout. Number 3. Montana State Capitol. Located right in the heart of the city and built between 1896 and 1902, the Montana State Capitol is a beacon of freedom and architecture with its exquisite Greek neoclassical design made of granite and sandstone. And perched atop the sturdy structure is a large copper dome topped by a superb statue of Lady Liberty. Once visitors go inside the massive and gloriously lit rotunda, they'll notice paintings featuring archetypes of people from Montana's early history, traditionally on display. The memorabilia ranges from Native American, fur trapper, cowboy, and gold miner. Number 2. Cathedral of St. Helena. Modeled after Vienna's Votive Kirche, we have the Cathedral of St. Helena, which profoundly rises above the city's skyline. St. Helena looks as if it had just appeared out of a deep-rooted European landscape, as it boasts 2 terrific twin spires, a beautiful baptistry, and countless stained glass windows. Built in 1908, the gorgeous neo-Gothic structure sustained substantial damage during the horrendous earthquake that hit Helena in 1935. But thanks to constructional restoration projects, the cathedral is just as marvelous to visit today as it was in the early 1900s. It is just a jaw-dropping spectacle with its 59 intricately detailed stained glass windows adorned alongside elegant arches and a fantastic pipe organ. And along with the cathedral's defining twin spires that tower 70 meters or 229 feet, are topped by 2 gold leaf crosses. The cathedral emits a fetching facade that exhibits glorious rose windows and lots of sublime sculptures of saints. Number 1. Gates of the Mountains Wilderness. Lying just a half an hour's drive from the center of Helena, looking toward Helena's northern horizon, are the awe-inspiring landscapes of Gates of the Mountains Wilderness. Named by the Lewis and Clark expedition, which trailblazed this terrain in 1805, the epic cliffs and canyon lining the Missouri River are the epitome of a spectacular sight. At 28,562 acres, it is Montana's smallest wilderness area. But when Captain Lewis saw the landscape, he described it as the most remarkable cliffs that we have seen yet. And he was the first to name the incredible natural feature the Gates of the Rocky Mountains. It's a wilderness experience in every way. Besides its captivating canyon, the wonderful wilderness area also has a well-maintained series of paths. The Gates' excellent trail system leads through high meadows, open forests, and narrow gorges, cut by bounding streams. So you'll want to bring your camera because you might spot elk, deer, bears, mountain lions, mountain goats, coyotes, and even golden eagles. It truly is the gateway to the wilderness. So when you head to Helena, Montana, which of these places would you like to visit first? And if you've already been there, what other places not mentioned on this list are most notable? Let your word be known in the comment section below.